Hi, I'm Vicky Mitchell, and I'm going to show you how healthy lifestyles can be fun and easy. Now, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I just want that salty crunch taste in my mouth. Since I'm trying to stay away from potato chips and corn chips, and I'm kind of getting a little sick of kale chips, I wanted to find another leafy green vegetable that I can make a chip out of. And I thought, and I thought, and I thought, and I finally came up with spinach. And you know what? It worked. And I'm going to show y'all how you can do it. It's super easy and delicious. The first thing you'll need to do is turn on your oven to 300 and let it heat up. Now, as it's heating up, you want to wash and dry your spinach. Now, you don't need to have it completely dry, but almost dry. Right now, I have about, 6 cups of spinach. And I love the farmer's market, and my spinach is from Green Gardens. I love to support my local farmers. The first thing I'm going to do is use 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Now, by putting the olive oil on the spinach before the seasoning, it gives the seasoning something to grab onto, and it won't just fall to the bottom of your bowl. And you just want to mix that so it's evenly coated. And it doesn't take too long. Now, if you don't like olive oil, you can use whatever oil you want. To this, I'm going to add my seasonings. Today, I'm using about 1/8 of a teaspoon of sea salt and 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. Now, I have a crazy accent, and a lot of times I mispronounce words. Just want to get all that in. So, if you have a question of what I was saying other than the sea salt, this is the spice I'm using. Now, all you have to do is mix, mix, mix. And it doesn't take so long. You just want to kind of evenly coat it. And you just kind of mix it all up. And you see, it doesn't take that long to do. The next thing I'm going to do is put it on 2 cookie sheets that have been lined with parchment paper. And I love parchment paper because it makes my cleanup super easy. I'm going to just split them. I'm going to just split my chips half of, a little more than half there, a little more there. And I'm just going to kind of spread them out a little bit. I've had them overlapping before and they turned out. But I prefer it when they're kind of all spread out. I need to go off and wipe my hands. So that's all there is, really. The next step is to put them in the oven. You'll want to let them cook for 10 minutes. Do whatever y'all want. Come back and turn off the oven. Now, here's another healthy, easy tip from me, is when you cook your own food, make sure you cook enough so you can have some for later. I like to freeze or put them in the refrigerator. So I actually made a batch earlier today. After 10 minutes, it will look like this. You'll see that they're starting to dry out, but they're still a little glossy and wet looking. Well, after you turn them off, after the 10-minute point, you just turn the oven off for 2 hours. A lot of times I will go do errands, do exercise, cook, whatever you need to do for 2 hours. Then in 2 hours when you come back, this is what they look like. They've got the dry, they're a little more dry, and they're actually a lot more crunchy. And you get that crunch and salt taste. You first taste the olive oil, and then you taste the seasoning. Remember, do whatever oil and seasoning you like. I just want to say thank you all for listening. And if you have any questions about the recipe or what I provide as a health coach, feel free to contact me at vickymitchell.com. Until next time, remember, health just for the fun of it.